Molweni nonke. Ngiziva njani namhlanje? Ngithemba ukuba ngithetha isiXhosa ngoku. Hey everyone, how are you feeling today? I hope you speak Xhosa now. At least you're starting to. So in this practice video, we're going to look at a fun topic, which is self-introductions. How to introduce yourself is always very useful when you're learning a new language. It'll help you start up a conversation with anyone. So the first thing we have to look at is not really a verb, but basically a common phrase, which is Ngubani igama lakho. Igama means name or word, and it is of the noun class that has the l at the beginning of the prefixes in the other words. So maybe it used to be iligama and later got shortened to igama. So we don't hear the l in igama. So many words like this. Ikaya is also like that, ixesha. But I imagine that in like Proto-Xhosa or Proto-Bantu, that L must have been there and it just dropped away with time. But the remnants are, you hear it in the other words that have to agree according to the noun class. So you have igama lam, my name, and igama lakho, your name. The lam is of me, la, and lakho of you. Igama lakho, your name. Ngubani, it is who. We're literally saying, it is who, your name. Ngubani, igama lakho. Igama lam ngu Stefan. My name is Stefan. So after you've practiced asking someone what their name is and saying your name is such and such, then you might want to ask them where they're from. And this you do with the verb suga. You might have heard suga, suga wena when you speak to a dog. Go away, go away. So suga literally means to go away from, but it also means to originate. So you went away from your origin. You went away from the place that you're from, and that's how you ask someone, where did you come from? Where did you go away from originally? And now we say usuga pi. Notice how the k that you see is actually g because there's no h, so it's not aspirated, it's between a k and a g. Suga pi. And also because of the p, where, being only one syllable, it shifts the stress from suga to sugapi. Usugapi, where do you come from? Sorry, I'm on a bit of a noisy street here. The answer to that question would be Ndisuga, and then normally e, because it's the locative. So I would say Ndisuga eMzansi. I come from South Africa. Kodwa ngoku ndihlala Pesheya. Ndihlala Pesheya means I live overseas. So we have the next verb already from our list. Shlala. Shlala means to sit or to live or to stay. And notice how this HL is always a hl, hl. It's like your tongue goes up to the palate a bit, touching both teeth, both sides of the teeth, and then letting air through the sides. Shlala. You might have heard the phrase shlala pansi, sit down. So again, usugapi, where are you from? Ndisuga eKapa, I come from the Cape or from Cape Town. Ndisuga eHermanus, I am from Hermanus. And then if you want to say where do you live, Ushlalapi. So if I just say you live or you sit, it's uyashlala. Shlala is the verb stem. And if I add p, where, then it's ushlalapi. Ndishlala is Zurich, is Switzerland. Wena ushlalapi. So I live in Zurich in Switzerland, and you, where do you live? Another very common question you'll get when you introduce yourself, especially in South Africa, is Uchatile na? Uchatile. Are you married? So because we know that ile is the long form of the past tense, ile, what is the root verb here? To marry. Chata. Ukuchata. So I want to marry, ndifuna ukuchata. But I am married, ndichatile. Are you married? Uchatile na? Ewe, ndichatile. Niyabona, do you see? Ndichatile. Another really useful verb, especially when you're introducing yourself or meeting someone, is the verb ukuvuya. Vuya means to be joyful, to be glad, to be happy. The long form, ndiyavuya. I am glad. You are glad, uyavuya. I'm very glad. Sorry, all the cars are going past. Ndivuya kakhulu. You are very glad, uvuya kakhulu. So a common expression would be ndivuya ukukwazi. I am glad to know you. Now, we know this quasi from a different context where it meant to know how to do something, to be able to. Ndiyakwazi ukuthetha isiXhosa. I know how to speak Xhosa. It's the same word with a different meaning. So in this context, the ku in quasi means you, I know you, or it's good to know you. In the other one, it meant it, to know how to do it. So again, I'm glad to know you. Ndiyavuya ukukwazi. How will I say, I am glad to speak Xhosa. Ndiyavuya ukuthetha isiXhosa. I am glad to speak with you. Ndiyavuya ukuthetha nawe. Another common question you'll get when you introduce yourself is, unabo abantwana? Do you have children? Unabo abantwana? Ewe, ndinabantwana. Yes, I have children. Or, hi, andinabo abantwana. Andinabo. I don't have. I'm not with them. So, a few sentences and try and think of the Xhosa equivalent. Where are you from? Usuka aphi? Where do you live? Uhlala aphi? I am from Cape Town. Ndisuka eKapa. I live overseas. Ndihlala phesheya. Ndihlala phesheya. What is your name? Ngubani igama lakho? My name is Sam. Igama lam nguSam. That's it for today's practice video, and good luck practicing these useful expressions, and go out there and just use them. Practice using them, meet people, and even if you need to switch to English after 2 sentences, try and use it and have fun. See you soon.